Hello everyone, this is Almost Finished Gaming. Welcome back. I am on Starowies, and I've decided I'm going to keep playing on this map. I liked what I did in the first round. Um, Not quite happy with the video quality. I think I have a fix for that in editing. Some of my settings were a little off, I think. So I think I have that fixed, so maybe some of the pixelation in some of them when I'm moving the camera will be gone. We will see. So what am I going to do today? I want to feed the pigs. I need a bale straw so I can get straw into their area so I can collect manure. And I want to get a greenhouse set up in one of those fields over there, the small ones, so I can do potatoes or whatever else they need. I think potatoes is what I can grow in the greenhouse. I can also grow sunflowers, which I would have to get a special planter for that rather than a seeder, and I don't have a planter, so I might grow sunflowers in the greenhouse for a while until I can get that as well. So let's just get into this. I think I want the slightly more powerful tractor, which is right there. And that's what we're going to use to bale up the fields. So let's hop in. This also means I'm going to need to buy a water tanker, so we can fill up the greenhouse as well. And I've been looking at straw blowers. I have a couple straw blowers that I downloaded from ModHub that I liked better than what was already here, and maybe a little bit cheaper. So, yeah. I also really dislike using forks and forklifts. So I do have the autoload mod installed, so I might just buy a trailer with autoload so I can honestly just pick up all these bales much easier. I have a bale picker-upper as well, or not a bale picker-upper, but a mod that will, for trailers, that auto stacks and picks up bales. So either that or there is a, I gotta unfold this first, there is a stacker that I can get for these types of bales as well. Maybe I'll do that first. Okay, well, first things first, we got to get all of this straw baled up and off the ground. So I am going to start this process, and I might do a short little time lapse in here of me doing some of this. Not going to do every field because it's going to take me a while to bale all of this. So I will see you once I'm done baling these fields and decide how I'm going to pick up the bales. So let's get going. Okay, so this is the last little bit of straw to pick up. All the other fields are done, and it created a lot of small bales. A lot of small bales. So that's it. So let's turn that off, and I think, and unload that final half bale. There we go. So we created 145 bales. That's a lot. I do not want to pick those up with a forklift. Sorry, person, gonna run you over. Oh, I didn't run him over. Nice. So let's put this away and then figure out how we're gonna pick up those bales. But this has to get put away first. And my fantastic skills of backing up. Let's see if I can do this in one go. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Let's shut that down for a minute. So our options for picking up bales are I can buy a pickup. I can find mowers, forage wagons, grassland care, transport. So our options, we need something for the 120 centimeter bale. 120 centimeter bale. And the only one that worked for that, at least from the pickups, is this guy for 64K. I also have a bale auto load that will auto load the trailer for 6,000. And I only have 100,000. I don't have any loan. I don't think I have any loans. I shouldn't at this point. Yeah, I have no loans. And I don't know how long it is gonna be that I keep that. So maybe I should just lease this for one time. Let's do that. Let's just lease it once and pick up all the bales that way and drop them off. And we'll go get that. Excuse me. So we'll go pick that up, and then we will start getting all the bales. That puts them all together in kind of an interesting way. I've used it once before, where it like ties them all up and stacks them in like a tall stack when you dump it out. So we will give that a go and see how we like it. I don't know why those cars all of a sudden do that. Something weird about this map. There we go. And I don't remember the controls. So let's just go over here first. This is our first field with bales, and we'll give this a go. So we need to put this into operating position, B. I guess that's it. That's just it. You put it in the operating position, and you're good to go. Okay, I'm going to collect all these bales. Once I get a full load of bales, we'll go back to the farm and unload it, and we can see what that looks like. I think that might be full. We'll find out in a second. Last bale, maybe. Okay, so that is full. So what do we need to do now? Transporting position. B. Okay, so let's get back into our farm. Ooh, Chris running into the gate. Not so good. So let's see if I can't back this up into here and dump this. This is probably a bad idea. I am not great at backing things up. Small movements is what I need. Push this all the way back first. Okay, so unload bales, Y. Unload bales here. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, unloading them in there, not a good idea. I think I'm going to have to use super strength. So, we'll unload them out here from now on. I think I will store them in here. But we will use super strength to move these around, I think. There. Okay, let's go pick up the rest of them. I will do that and bring you back in when I'm done with all those collected and loaded in there. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, this is the last load of bales. Each time this fills up, it holds 12. And yes, I am using super strength to move these guys around because it's just easier for me. And I'm playing kind of how I want to play. So I think I can unload a partial. Interesting. It must be smaller than total. Oh yeah, 3,500 kilograms versus 96. Okay, so it does load it as a giant stack, but it's still only the amount that you had. So that's good to know. So that's what we have. I started stacking them vertically and then horizontally. So yeah, that was all the straw that I got off all the fields. I think I'm going to go return this and look at getting... I'm indecisive right now. I need a straw blower for in there, but I'm not sure which one I want yet. Actually, I should just go with the cheapest one, probably. Not 100% sure how they work either. I've never used a straw blower. So once we go return this, we'll look at straw blowers and possibly buy one. Let's get this back. And I know I could have returned it from over there, but let's just pull this into here because I can return it from there. Return. Yes. Okay. Let's turn this off. And we can go look in the store and see. I can't pronounce that. Not even going to try. Look at straw blowers. Straw blowers. There we go. Straw blowers. We have 3 options. 3 options. I honestly don't know how these work. Like, how are you supposed to load? This takes 2 bales. 2 giant bales, I guess. This takes 2 bales as well. And then that takes 2 bales. I don't understand how they work. So I think I'll just buy this one. It's the cheapest. We'll take it back. Hit too many buttons. We'll take it back and see if we can get it to work. And I know straw is used to create manure, not slurry. But I don't know how you pick up the manure in this pig shed? That's confusing me a bit. I don't know how that works. Let's pull in here. Look at the control group. Tip side straw blower. Unload. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Well, let's see if I can load one of these giant things in there. I know I'm going to do it by hand. I'm a horrible individual. Like, is it supposed to go on here or something, and then it lifts it up? Like... Okay, well it says it has straw, although that's not in there very well. Yeah, that didn't work so well, did it? Okay. I honestly have no clue what I'm doing with this. It is mildly amusing, but I kind of want to get this to work. Like, if I throw this here... No, don't... That annoys me too. Nope. I'm just gonna have to load it in there. That's fine. I'm not gonna bother even cutting open the bale. Ooh. Jeez. Louise, dude. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's drive it into the shed and see. This is new to me. Okay, so we're in here. Unload here? It says you. Oh, start overloading. Okay. I mean, that is doing it. Is our straw going up? In our... It is. Oh, fantastic. So we need another one of those. Okay. Great. This is basically working. I'm gonna open this gate back up. I did not mean to close it. Okay, so one more. We're gonna pretend like I'm strong and can actually do this. There we go. Close enough, right? Do a bit of a UE in here. Oh, and now it says dump straw I. Oh, that's fantastic. This takes a lot of straw. This is the first time I've ever used one of these. Hello, guys. I'll get you some food in a bit, don't worry. So it can take 18,000 straw. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do more straw at this point. But I am going to park this over on the side. I don't want to back it in right now. Let's jump over to this other one, because we can feed the pigs now. We will feed them with what we harvested. So, we just need to... What do we need to pull out of here? So... Pigs, we don't have... Oh, we gotta set up a greenhouse for the potatoes or sugar beets, but I think it's just potatoes. I don't think we can do sugar beets in the greenhouse. And we have canola. The greenhouses can also do sunflowers, so for now we'll do canola, and then we'll grow sunflowers, I think. So we'll take all the canola, and we'll either grab the barley or the wheat. So canola first. Let's go dump this into their trough. This is kind of exciting. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. This is great. I've never messed with pigs before. Okay. Now I see the dump. I changed my control group to the back. There we go. So let's dump the food in here. And yep, and we see the food going up in the bottom right. And we see the trough filling up as well. So let's go get wheat or barley next. I'm not sure which we should grab. What do we have the least of? The most of? Not sure. $13. Let's grab the barley, I guess. And then after this, we will get a greenhouse set up. I'll have to buy a water tanker or water transport of some sort. We have several to choose from. And here we go, dumping the barley. Hello, little piggies. Fantastic. Little piggies are sinking into it. That's kind of funny. Look at them all. I love it. Okay, so they... we'll just leave it like this for now. Let's go park this again. I kind of like leaving this in there. Let's do that. We'll park it in there for now. Get all parked up. Okay. So the greenhouse that I want to do. Go into build mode really quick. There we go. Where are we? So we have 3 fields over here. We have this field, and this field. And these are the greenhouses that I have. The stock ones that came with the game, and then I do have others as well, like the garden plots. They don't grow potatoes or sugar beets, though. That doesn't either. That doesn't. Okay, it's these guys that grow the potatoes and sunflowers, but not sugar beets? Oh, that's 50,000 and 20,000. Okay, how big are these? Oh my gosh. We would probably just need one if we were gonna do this. It wouldn't even fit into here. I guess it would. Where's the output? Okay, the output is on that side. We could make it fit in here. Which works better? Here or here? Here gives us more room to drive, is what I'm thinking. So we'll do it over here. But what I'm going to do is this. I am going to change my settings to off. I'm going to save my game. And that way I can reload it if need be. And I want to level this out first. See how I want it to be level with. What side do I want it to be level with? Probably this road here. I want it to be level all the way around. So let's stand next to this post. Construction. Level. Okay, so there we are. Is this bigger? Yeah. And if I hold here and go across. What does that look like from the ground? Oh, hi. Sorry, I was in your way. I mean, that's not terrible. I might fix up that road later. Okay, let's place the greenhouse down now. So the reason I saved like that is so if I don't like how this is going, when I place it down, I can revert it. And we want the 20K greenhouse and flip it around. Oh, this way. That's where we want it. I think we want it right here. Right like that. Let's see what that did. Oh, I think that looks good. So these greenhouses don't have collision by default. The great thing is you can turn that on and they have collision, which is fantastic. The other great thing I like about these greenhouses, I can't remember who they're by. Honestly, I can't. It has a cover that you can put up as well, which I really like. I really, really like that. I think that looks great. And if we go into this one, we can see what we can grow. Red beet, but not sugar beet. Okay, well then let's just activate potatoes. I have watering, the ability to enable watering. I have to pay for it, but at this point I'm not going to do that. And we can grow with just water or with water and seeds, right? If we look at these, you can just do water, or if you do this combination, you get even more potatoes and sunflowers and all the others. So that's where we're going to start. Close this up. Let's get over back to this tractor. Run to the store and see about buying some sort of barrel to get water. Well, let's get over there. It's a quick drive. Very quick drive. I do have a few modded barrels installed, so we'll take a look at those as well and see if those fit. That's right, flirting with disaster or death or whatever. So let's see what we have for barrels. Unless there's any in the sale, maybe. Probably should have looked at the sale earlier. Doesn't look like there's anything in here we can use though at this point, so that's fine. Barrels. So I do have a few modded barrels. I have one that'll hold 2,000 liters, 1,000 liters, and then I have this that holds a lot, and it's 10,000. I would only do the normal capacity if I bought it, but it will hold 200,000 liters, or 50,000 liters, or 7,000. In contrast, this holds 8,000 and 25,000, where this holds 7 and it's 10. And this holds just under the 7, but it's 17. So I am going to go with this one. Normal capacity, though. I don't want the huge capacity on it. And I really like the blue. That TARDIS blue I like, so that's why I downloaded the TARDIS pack. They do have great, like, late game. Well, I've only gotten to late game a couple times. I'm very new to this game. Like, I started playing it in January. And I've only gotten to late game a couple times, and having a huge capacity helps a lot. So we're going to go grab some water. And I am not great at backing up. And I'm not great at turning in either. But we will fill the greenhouse with some water. How much? I don't know. I do have some mods as well that will give us water points. And I could put one much closer to the greenhouse. And those also do distribution as well. But that's free. And so I'm not sure if I want to use that here or not yet. We'll see. We'll go unload a couple of these. We'll do one. See where that lands us. And then I might call it a day after that. Because I have been sitting here recording for a while. It took a long time to collect all those bales, honestly. Okay, who's gonna take, when are you gonna take water? There you go, dump water. So that added, oh, it takes 240,000 liters of water. Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna do a few more runs of water. And I'll just bring you back when, I don't know, I've done 2 or 3, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so I just put in a few more runs of water, and it's up to about 20,000 liters, just over. I think that'll do it for a little while, especially since I'm only growing potatoes and sunflowers. So I think that'll do it, but I'll show you what I did, since I don't like backing up. This is how I've been going in and getting the water, is I will drive up my path, and you can see my tracks, and I will sneak through the trees a little bit, and yeah, it works great, and then fill up. And then I'll take it over there, we'll dump it, and then I'll call it a day. We'll figure out what we have to do next time really quick. And next time, I'm sure we're going to have to do some planting, maybe some cultivating, I don't know if we need a cultivator or not. I want a different plow, but we don't need to plow yet. So we'll figure something out for next time. Let's dump this water off really quick. Yeah, so now we have 27, and everything's growing inside. Look at that. Pretty, pretty. And we could take this down as well, since it's the summer. And that looks pretty cool. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it. That's going to be all for now. Next time, we do need to plant something. We could do barley next month. Buckwheat. What do we need to feed the pigs again? So I'm growing sunflowers now, and we used canola. Oh, we could do buckwheat for that as well. Interesting. So we need barley, wheat, spelt, rye, any of those. Barley, flax, spelt. Plants next month as well. Wheat. So we could plant, we'll figure out one of those to plant next time around. Let me hit that again. We also do need corn or sorghum. Sorghum would make the most sense because we can use the same grain header. So we might have to go look at planters and see if we can afford one. Might have to sell the planter we have in order to afford one. Ah, come on. Close off. Yeah. So that is going to be the plan for next time, I think, is we'll look at planting barley, wheat, spelt, something like that for part of the pig food. We're getting potatoes for part of the pig food from this, as well as the sunflowers. And then we do need sorghum as well, so we're going to have to buy a planter. So we'll do all that next time. So until next time, thank you for watching. This is Almost Finished Gaming. Please be kind to yourself and be kind to others, and have a great day. And I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.